The events of Windbreaker's episode 12 pick Sakura as the grade captain, a nomination that is supported by Suo's friends and fellow students. Sakura has lately been introduced to the idea that leadership is defined by having no clear objectives to complete, which is understandably why he is feeling confused and unsettled. Yumimiya can help with this. It is revealed that Kaji, who is often quiet, is actually the grade captain of the second years from the Taman squad, in an attempt to refute the nomination and feel inferior. The debate is ultimately resolved with the class supporting Sakura after Kaji recognizes her as the grade captain for the first year. To help Sakura, Nairi and Suo take on the role as deputy captains. During their first patrol together, Kaji and Sakura's crew encounter an elderly woman who has lost her girl. When Kaji and Sakura start searching for her, they discover that a cat, not a human, is what they're after. Sakura chases after her after spotting her on the roof. Following a tiring chase, the cat leaps into the river, and Kaji follows her into the water with great speed. They are able to effectively return her to her owner as a result. Sakura interviews the irascible Kaji about his journey as the grade captain while everyone indulges in goodies given by the woman as a token of her appreciation. Is there anything he hopes to do in this leadership role? In response, Kaji says that he was also selected, much like Sakura, and that despite his lack of skill at certain jobs, he still relies on his backup commanders. He continues, saying that he doesn't really have a particular motivation for being a grade captain, but that he does his best to live up to them. Sakura then understands that his classmates and friends nominated him because they depend on him, not because he had a purpose to accomplish, and concludes, "So, it's okay not to have anything I want to do?" Sakura spends the next day in Kotoha's cafe exhausted from thinking about his new duty, having spent the previous night there. She informs him that he never calls individuals by name throughout their conversation with Kotoha, and she speculates that as the grade captain, maybe he ought to start by doing so. Nairi tries to give Sakura a crash course on the names and faces of their classmates when they return to the school. Yumimiya calls all of the grade captains and secondary captains to the rooftop while this is going on. Nairi says on the rooftop that he wants to help Sakura and Suo because he can't really fight, so he'll just do what he does best, which is recall names of students. Sakura also comes to terms with his deceit and calls Nairi and Suo by name for the first time. At this point, the four kings of Furin High emerge like a regal fleet, accompanied by their secondaries. The review of the episode. We get to see the subtleties that set Windbreaker apart from other anime this season in this episode. The anime does a fantastic job of portraying each character with depth despite the fact that the episodes are brief and leave less opportunity for the plot to develop in a single episode. The plot includes appearances from extras and smaller characters as well. Additionally, Windbreaker doesn't end there. Sakura's character is highly relatable and personable because we witness him develop personally in every episode. The program also includes deep discussions and issues that are rich in viewpoints. In this episode, for example, Sakura is shown reflecting on leadership and coming across two distinct interpretations of it: Yumimiya, who has a mission that all of his teammates share, and Kaji, who acknowledges that he is not a leader in many aspects but still wants to go on for the benefit of his team and to repay their faith in him. Even better, the anime constantly keeps an open mind to the various viewpoints and situations that influence a character's personality rather than portraying any one side as the best one.